There are magical ways and seeming shortcuts that have to do with expectancies as ways to get to new places in you, find new possibilities out and cash in on them. There are also ways to follow a pattern that's very, very direct. And if you follow it, there is like 50 years of research demonstrating that it's exactly how people make transformational changes, huge changes that stick, changes that last. That's the thing everybody wants, and they're possible. And the formula for it involves 4 steps. I want to talk about 2 of them right now. They have to do with getting real and getting ready. If you're going to launch a change effort, it's important that you know that the first step is to get very real about where you are right now. You need to get real. You need to get devastatingly honest, except it's not going to devastate you. You only fear that. But you have to get down and say, okay, what am I actually doing right now? And where am I now in relation to where I want to be? What's the gap? And how can I cross that chasm? The way to do it is to honestly say, this is where I actually am, and I'm not going to get anywhere new unless I take action. So you get real about that, and then the next step is to get ready for the effort you're going to make to move yourself. And this is cognitive, conscious stuff. This is you deciding. This is you preparing. This is you looking and seeing if there are classes in a calendar that you can take and signing up for them. This is doing prep work. This is doing honest, hard labor to get somewhere. And it pays off big. When you've taken that inventory inside about how you're messing yourself up, what you're telling yourself that's wrong, and how you're blocking yourself, how you're limiting yourself without knowing it, how you're maybe even sabotaging your opportunities. When you get really clear about that, then the next step is to prepare, to get ready after getting real. And the readiness is setting in motion a lot of research about, okay, what can I do? How can I shape this up? How can I shore up that weakness? How can I take care of this? How can I get good training here? Who's somebody I want to work with? Because with good guidance, you will go faster wherever it is. Wherever you want to go, you'll go faster safely, because shortcuts kill you. You cannot take shortcuts and get where you want to go. There are hacks, there are ways to learn what you can do that's a little different, but this is the direct approach, not the indirect approach, not the stealth approach. This is like doing it boom, 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 and those are the first 2 steps. Take those steps, and you'll be ready for the next 2 steps, which will ground you in an entirely different way. Since you're a high achiever, you may know about this. High achievers often hit a wall. They're going along, they're having one success after another, and then suddenly something happens and they grind to a halt. And it's confusing because they're not sure what it is they've done wrong, if it's anything. They just know that they're not moving anymore the way they're used to moving, the way they have moved in the past. If you've run into what seems like a ceiling over you, and you're kind of in a fog and you're mystified as to what's getting in your way, you can even kind of slide into a swirl of doubts and wonder if you've ever really achieved anything significant at all, and whether any of your amazing achievements that you've done were anything but kind of fronting or a little bit of a fraud. That is really negative and pernicious, and it doesn't have to be that way. I want you to go get a free report from me. Go to drkenchristian.com/breakthrough and receive from me this free report with action steps that are going to tell you exactly what to do now to get you going.